everyone and welcome to Zach's Garage. Today I was thinking, well, how am I going to do a dramatic intro for this car? Well, there you go. Now, where should we start? Well, it's obviously got to be the paint. So we've got purple, we've got gold, we've got white, we've got yellow, and even a little bit of blue and pink in there. So, the yellow or the purple, which is the main colour, I'll leave that up to you. But what's really cool about the paint in this is that each paint has the metal fleck of the opposing colour. So if it has yellow, it's got white and purple in it. If it's purple, it's got white and yellow in it, and vice versa. But with the white, they couldn't actually match the purple in the fleck, so they put blue in it. So when the sun is hitting this, well, it's not just the colour that blinds you, it's all of the different sparkles. And yeah, I'm going to use that word sparkles, because that's what this is, it's sparkly. And the gold, we have to address the gold in a major way. So let's start from the front and end the way at the back and go through all of the gold bits throughout the car. Now the 05 to 06 Phantom range has always been my dream car. I don't know why, there's just something about the size of it and just the design is fantastic. And one of the things I loved was the grille. Now when I saw this car first, the gold grille I didn't think I'd like, but it really does grow on you. And yeah, okay, you're watching this video once. Watch it a few times and I guarantee you, every time you watch it, you'll find something new. So, 24 karat gold plated grille. That is one seriously big grille. We've got gold all the way down there and all the way down each side here. The Spirit of Ecstasy was plated in gold. Bearing in mind this car's been used quite a bit, some of the plating is fading a bit, but that doesn't matter because it'll get redone eventually and it will always look insane. I guarantee you that. Now gold on the side, you have the massive pillar here in gold. You have the leading edges and the window frames in gold. The door handles. Now that completed the design of this. So obviously it has the suicide doors, but what I love is the fact that the door handles are in gold and somehow they provide a bit more of a chunkier feeling. It's always a little bit colder and when you handle it, it really feels, well, almost a bit more luxurious. The inside edges of the mirror are gold. I mean, they really haven't spared any gold at all on this car. Believe me, it's ridiculous. So, let's move further back and I'll show you the back of the car. Well, the gold's certainly apparent on the back as well. So we have the boot handle lid cover, we've got the brake light covers, even the indicators are covered in gold, and the boot inside has gold inside of it as well. So if I open that up, as you can see, the boot is still as leery as everything else. So we have the gold trim here. We also have the gold cargo hooks, which are obviously used to like strap things down if you need to. And well, let's just talk about the boot for a second. It's ginormous. You could fit 3 people in there quite happily. We've got the pink leather again. We've got yellow stitching and purple shag pile carpet. So it is all there, but less on that, because if you want to learn about a normal Phantom, you're not watching this video, believe me. Now, as I'm sure most of you have noticed, the car is actually sitting quite a lot lower than other Phantoms, and that's because it's been lowered, the springs have been cut, but really nicely. So the fact that you can still lift the car using the airbags and using the lift system. But what makes me giggle is the fact that when you buy this Phantom and it's sitting originally on its original springs, you press the lifting system and it comes up to a lot higher than it usually is. With this, when you lift it, it goes back to the original state. So yeah, there we go. Now, the wheels, as you can see, they are ginormous. They're almost up to my hip. So what size are they? Well, they're 24 inches all round. Now, to try and find tyres that big is very difficult. So we do actually have 2 sets for this. It has the original ones, but they also have, well, these. Now, these were painted to match the same colour as the car, as you can see. But it also has the fleck. So the purple and the yellow have the contrasting fleck. Now, instead of talking about the interior, which I will do in a moment, just feast your eyes on what is this Rolls Royce Phantom. Okay, so the leather, it's covered in it, as all Rolls Royces are. More specifically, 26 cowhides were used in the making of this car. So what colours are there? Well, as you can see, there's yellows, there's purples, there's pinks, there's plasti-dipped carbon fibre that's also tinted purple. It's all absolutely outrageous. But somehow it still keeps a form of Rolls Royce-iness about it, if that's a word. It's still very comfy. The shag pile carpets, even though they're done in purple, they're still very fluffy. The electronic doors work. It's just sometimes when you got a bit of a migraine, you do have to close your eyes a little bit. Now this car originally came with a lot of very special features, such as the multiple adjustable seats, the beautiful quality of the interior. But as this car was used as a project car, what have they changed? Well, instead of the cup holders, they've got an iPad holder, and you can tell this was done a while ago because it's the original flat iPod insert. They've got, well, obviously from original Rolls Royce, they've got the telephone that's still plugged in and still works, which is quite cool. Then you've got the sat nav and all of the telecommunications through here, which you just tap there, and that comes through. Now to control it, you tap here, and you have that, which is obviously no new thing to Rolls Royce, as it's been around for a while, but the design has changed. Now this project took 7 months to complete, bearing in mind that's to do the interior and exterior and completely redoing it. The car was originally a plain silver and black car, and they took everything apart and rebuilt it to be what it is now. Whether you love it or hate it, it's still something very unique. Now this is our Peel P50. It's about 4 foot long, and well, it's the world's smallest car. The Rolls Royce is just a shade under 20 foot. Well, there you go. Now, as you can probably tell, this car is a truly, truly exceptional example of a Phantom. Now, this isn't the last video that's going to happen to this. We're going to take this somewhere really, really outrageous, and I can't wait. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video.